The sky has always been a battleground for dominance, but today, it is changing faster than ever before. Nations once relied on manned jets, fast, agile, powerful, but a new era has begun. An era where machines think, react, and fight alongside humans. And at the front of this revolution stands a creation unlike anything that has flown before. Australia's MQ-28 Ghost Bat. At first glance, it looks silent, sleek, almost predator-like. Sharp edges, clean lines, and a design built not just for speed, but for survival in the world's most advanced combat zones. There is something unsettling about its presence, because it doesn't just fly. It learns, it adapts, it makes decisions in milliseconds, and it is rewriting the rules of air warfare. The MQ-28 is not a drone in the traditional sense. This isn't a remote-controlled aircraft waiting for commands. No, this is an autonomous combat partner, a loyal wingman, but unlike anything before it. Imagine a fighter pilot entering hostile airspace with a machine beside him, one that can scout ahead, shield him, attack enemies, jam radars, sacrifice itself if needed, and do all of it without hesitation or fear. That is the Ghost Bat. But to understand how this machine became possible, you need to understand the challenge the world is facing. Modern jets are expensive. Training pilots takes years. Air battles now involve hypersonic missiles, stealth fighters, and electronic warfare. One mistake means losing a pilot, and a jet worth millions. Australia needed a solution that combined human intelligence with machine precision. The answer was to create a partner. A teammate that never gets tired, never gets stressed, and can fly straight into danger. Step by step, engineers and pilots sat together. They imagined scenarios. What if a jet could send a drone ahead to scan enemy radars? What if that drone could identify threats faster than a human eye? What if it could relay data, confuse enemy defenses, and protect the pilot? What if it could even attack on its own? From these questions, the MQ-28 was born. With a wingspan of about 11 meters and a length of nearly 9 meters, it is compact but deadly. Its internal bay allows it to carry sensors, surveillance packages, electronic warfare tools, and even weapons in future versions. But what truly separates it from older drones is its brain, powered by artificial intelligence specifically trained for modern aerial combat. The Ghost Bat does not simply follow a route. It evaluates the environment. It analyzes enemy behavior. If enemy radars switch frequencies, it adjusts. If missile signatures appear, it warns the pilot instantly. If a target is detected, it decides the best angle to approach. It is like having a second pilot, one with superhuman focus and split-second decision-making. During early test flights, one thing became clear. This machine was not merely flying the way it was programmed. It was learning. Engineers would upload combat simulations, and the MQ-28 would come back with better strategies, some that even surprised veteran pilots. Its AI understood something essential. Survival is not about speed alone. It is about prediction, deception, and control. The Ghost Bat can fly ahead of manned jets like the F-35 or F/A-18, acting as the first set of eyes. With advanced radar, infrared sensors, and electronic warfare tools, it can detect enemy aircraft long before they appear on regular systems. It can jam communications, blind radars, and even create false signatures, tricking enemy defenses into believing there are multiple aircraft when in reality, there is just one. But its secret weapon is its independence. The MQ-28 does not need to stay close to the pilot. It can roam kilometers ahead, scanning valleys, coastline, and airspace. And if danger appears, it doesn't freeze. It reacts instantly. There is a scenario that military analysts discuss often. A formation of enemy jets approaches. Instead of sending the human pilot into the heart of the battle, the Ghost Bat charges forward. It identifies the lead aircraft, predicts its maneuver pattern, disrupts its radar, and forces it to lose its lock. Meanwhile, the pilot stays safely behind, ready to strike only when it matters. The risk drops. The pilot's survival increases, and the mission succeeds. But the Ghost Bat is more than just a scout or shield. It is also a weapon platform. In the future, it may carry air-to-air missiles, guided bombs, anti-radiation missiles, and even long-range strike weapons. It could become a frontline attacker, one that can overwhelm enemy defenses through numbers. A swarm of Ghost Bats could enter contested airspace, confuse enemy radars, and destroy high-value targets, all without risking a single human life. The name Ghost Bat itself carries symbolism. In nature, the Ghost Bat is a highly intelligent predator, using precision, stealth, and awareness to hunt at night. It navigates purely through sensing and analysis, abilities mirrored in this unmanned aircraft. It represents lethal capability with silent efficiency. One of the most revolutionary features of the MQ-28 is its modular nose cone. Engineers can swap it like a cartridge. One mission may require radar surveillance, another may need electronic attack capability. A third may need long-range sensors. Instead of rebuilding the aircraft, technicians simply replace the nose module, saving time, lowering cost, and allowing the Ghost Bat to adapt instantly. And beyond Australia, the world is watching closely. Nations like the United States, the UK, and Japan see potential in partnering with the Ghost Bat program. They understand that the future of air combat is not one jet versus another, but teams of manned and unmanned aircraft working together. But what makes the Ghost Bat truly remarkable is its strategic impact. Imagine a single F-35 accompanied by 3 autonomous Ghost Bats. Suddenly, one fighter becomes a whole squadron. The pilot becomes the commander of multiple aircraft. He controls formation, attack routes, and defense patterns, while the AI does the rest. This shifts power. It reduces cost, it increases strength, and it changes the balance of air superiority. Yet despite its capabilities, the Ghost Bat raises questions. How much decision-making should be given to machines? How much autonomy is acceptable in warfare? Engineers insist that a human will always make the final lethal choice. But the line is becoming thinner as AI advances far beyond what many expected. Still, for now, the Ghost Bat remains a partner, not a replacement. A teammate designed to enhance human pilots, not overshadow them. And in a world where modern threats evolve rapidly, this partnership may be the difference between victory and defeat. As the MQ-28 continues its test flights, new abilities are being unlocked. Swarm tactics, long-distance networking, AI coordination between multiple unmanned jets. In the coming years, the Ghost Bat will not just support pilots. It will shape entire missions, command formation strategies, and execute complex operations humanity alone could never achieve. The future battlefield will look very different. The sound of engines, the flash of radar screens, the tension of air-to-air combat. All of these will be reshaped by machines built to think. And standing among the pioneers is this silent, relentless, ghost-like aircraft. For now, the world watches. Militaries calculate, engineers refine, pilots train alongside AI. But one thing is certain. The MQ-28 Ghost Bat is not just a drone. It is a symbol of the next chapter in aerial warfare. A chapter where humans and machines fly as one. A chapter where risk is reduced, power is multiplied, and the skies are guarded by silent guardians that never sleep. Thank you for watching this in-depth breakdown of the MQ-28 Ghost Bat, bringing you powerful, detailed aviation content every week. Stay sharp, stay curious, and until next time, take care and fly safe.